the record is time.
Yeah.
I've listened to it this morning on purpose, right? As you were saying, I was like, yo, this guy ain't nothing but a G thing in it. And it sounded like it had something else in there I could put my finger on.
Right.
Police talked to him. It was Prince?
Yeah. And let me tell you what record it was. I sampled Dr. Dre. It took Prince a minute, but he got back to us. He fucked with RZA at the time. He cleared it. If I Was Your Girlfriend.
Because okay, cool. Like when you said Prince, what fucked me up was, I know he big on owning the masters and all that shit. Now I don't know.
He was starting to battle with Warner Brothers, remember?
Yeah.
He was having issues back then because he was selling like crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I knew it was something else. I'm like, yo, it's something else. I hear nothing but a G thing shit. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, it's something else I can't put my finger on.
We redid the.
So If I Was Your Girlfriend. Yeah. All right. So hold up. I don't want to detract too much. I'm hold on to that. We're gonna get back to that. About something else you work with somebody that's an icon. Right. All right. So you did that. I made a post when they celebrated, I believe it was the 25th anniversary of the Only Built for Cuban Links, and I put a clip out about Heaven to Hell, which Blue Raspberry singing on, right? And you said, you told me what you do on Heaven and Hell, brother?
Heaven and Hell, I worked on the production. Me and RZA, we was in the studio when we did that record,
right?
Yeah, and Blue, and then he sang, and then he had Blue come in, and I wrote part of the hook for her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, to clean it up, so she killed it. She did what she had
Absolutely.
to do.
Absolutely.
The video was dope.
Yeah.
The album is incredible. That's a classic. That's gonna always go down in history. That's one of the icons of the album.
Yeah, bro, that should be in anybody's top 5 or top 10. It gotta depend upon how you feel. You know what I mean?
Like Raekwon a lot, thought he was a lyricist or not, whatever. He held his own, he did his thing, and Ghost only made him better.
Yeah.
Because Ghost is a lyricist.
I mean,
I'm telling you now.
To me, as a dynamic duo, the only people that can hold a water next to them, I don't even know, that ain't even really a good way to put it. The only people that can really try to be comparable to me would be Run DMC, Nas and AZ, Tech and Stead, Red and Meth, Styles and Jada. You know, and the list I could say go on and on, but I'm just saying for motherfuckers that I really fuck with as a duo.
Right.
Damn. All right. So then what happened with you and Blue? All right, y'all working, y'all doing all this stuff, and it's going on solo project.
Yeah. So solo project. So Blue was going through some things. She was going through a meltdown. I ain't gonna say a meltdown, but you know, a hard relationship with the guy.
Yeah, personal shit.
Her baby father.
Personal shit.
At that time. So I told Blue, I encouraged her, I said, yo, Blue, check this out. I want you to come to Baltimore, give you a different light, a different element.
Okay.
Something out your comfort.
Okay.
She's from Elizabeth, New Jersey. She's from the same place as Rodney Jerky.
I'm familiar with Elizabeth, New Jersey. Yeah. It's mad Latinos, Spanish motherfuckers there, if you want to call it that. Right. From Dominicans to Puerto Ricans to, I'm very familiar.
Also, you know, that's where shout out to Rodney Jerky.
Yeah, Black Child.
Yeah, Black Child Entertainment.
Yeah.
So, she came down, so it took us about 3.5 months, and we did the whole album.
Okay.
And
So
we went back.
What year we talking?
This had to be
between
96 and 97, right after the Don't Be a Menace.
Oh, okay.
Because 96, which was terrible because it was a big thing, it was a big opportunity.
Right.
The RZA was pushing for its time to be a single release because so many singles was coming off that soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's still one of the biggest selling soundtracks of all time in urban music.
Yeah, Don't Be a Menace.
You know, you had Joe, all the things that a man won't do.
Yeah.
You had Lost Boys.
Renee. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Kurt Franklin, Don't Give Up.
Kurt Franklin was on there?
He was on that album.
I'm fucked up. I ain't know that. I want to say they had
Go back and listen to that.
Don't be mad at me. I want to say they had an R. Kelly song on there.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about R. Kelly. I don't know what to say. But they had the Winter Wars.
Yep.
Shout out to Capadonna. I interviewed Capadonna right there, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So the time with Wu was from 94 to 2000, I believe.
Yeah, close to 2000. Probably like 99, 2000, I phased out. My contract was up, but I was still working with him and doing some things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And still submitting records. Let's see if RZA, you know what I'm saying?
And can you share any story that you just happened to be in the presence of the Wu? I don't know if it's Old Dirty Bastard. I don't know if it's motherfucking Inspector Deck. I don't know if it's the RZA. I don't know if it's any story that you could share that's a memorable moment for you that you will never forget.
I think, okay, there's two things. Okay, the first thing was we was on tour, right? With Woo. I went out on the road with Woo and everything, right? Let me back up some real quick. So after we finished the album 3.5 months, right? I ended up going to New York, and I lived in New York for literally 9 months.
Okay.
I literally was there. Then, you know, as things was transitioning, things was developing back and forth and everything, you know, eventually, the RZA built the Woo Mansion. Forgot about that.
I don't know.
You didn't know about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, they built the mansion in New Jersey.
I don't know that.
All nine MCs had their own rooms.
Oh, that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ODB was there a lot. Yeah. It was crazy stuff. So I remember one day I was on the phone with ODB. We was talking, chopping it up, because I called the mansion to speak to RZA. And he had just left because I hit him on the phone. And RZA is known not to cut that phone on until probably much, much later in the day. Okay. Because he be so busy, he trying to focus with his kids, his family. Right. You know, trying to balance things. You know what I'm saying? And he got deadlines to meet. Phenomenal. He's a workaholic, man. I'm telling you, like, yeah. I can't speak on the other producers, and no disrespect to none of y'all, like Primo, Clark Kent, you know what I'm saying, Eric Sermon, all them, and they phenomenal. Yeah. Like, they all my idols that I came up and made me want to get into production and music itself. Okay. But I tell you what, just working with this guy right here and seeing him work, man, I swear he was like a Tupac of the production game, man. I mean, from my understanding, Pac stayed in that studio.
We gonna get on your Pac shit. Yeah. From my understanding, I watched the documentary Mike's Men. Yeah. And it was like RZA produced pretty much everything from like when they first started the 36 Chambers to like every solo album to 2000 something. Yeah. Like he did everything. Like so it was all in-house money.
I think a dramatizing moment I never forget with him that really set him back and it caused him to be depressed. And I think he kind of like went stagnant a little bit, and we just had to get him motivated. Was when 36 Chambers caught fire in Park Hill, and they burnt his record collection. He had over 5,000 records, man.
Oh, all the shit he was sampled. Oh my God, yo, yeah,
I mean, even though the insurance, you know, he had all, he was.
You can't get them motherfuckers.
You can't get them back. I'm talking about records.
I'm sick right now.
I'm telling you about. Think about 25 years from back then to now, how much them records were worth. I'm talking about master.
Yeah. You put them in plastic and man, you keep them in mint conditions.
Was crazy, and I say the crazy part about Enter 36 Chambers was when I was in the first session with them when they was recording and we was putting the W together, the album.
Okay.
And these cats smoked so much gun.
Now the W, I believe, is their third album.
Yeah, the third album. But when they was putting that together and they was smoking, I don't smoke. So imagine me, it looked like it was so much smoke in there, brother. I could do like that with my finger and cut the smoke like a knife. That's one of the joints.
Called a contact, though.
But back to Meth. We was on tour. Meth was doing Takal, performing. And then, you know, Woo came back out. So, you know, they out, you know, each one of them doing separate things.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, the Jizza album was out too.
Liquid Swords, yeah.
Classic.
That came out 95, I believe.
Shout out to Jizza. And when Meth finished, he done jumped from the beams. He's retarded.
Yeah, on live performance, he stand on motherfuckers' hands.
On the hands, every day, like
he get in the crowd
with the wave and everything. And just, I mean, you know, this a guy I've been around, right? That became like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Good brother, good dude. Always positive energy, always show love, always respectful, and the women was crazy. But just to see us, I think it was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, at the center. It was retarded. It was sold out, right? I'll never forget that when we left, and you know how the guys pay up to go back to the hotel and who we stay with, whatever. Okay. I'm staying with Meth. So, you know how the game goes. So we in the lobby. Okay. I'm chilling. Right. Me and Meth chopping it up. He sitting there, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Me and Jizza and him and everything like that. And I said, yeah, man, I'm tired. I'm about to go to the room. Right. So we stand there about 5 minutes later. Yo, I swear to you, it was probably about like 50 to 100 girls, yo, bombarded that lobby and was chasing us. Like we literally had to run for our lives. That's what I realized when we got.
I know you married now. We ain't gonna get no deeper after that, but okay.
We got in that room, and we barely closed the door. We had to call power to come down to try to regulate shit.
Yeah.
To get them girls away from the room and everything. It was crazy, right? And I told Meth, I said, Meth, hey, listen, brother. All y'all phenomenal.
Right.
But you got that shit.
Yeah. I mean, why you think he came out first? His charisma, his lyricism.
I said, you got that it.
Yeah.
And I just, and you know, and just from that, I mean, it's all his presence. The ladies loved him. You know what I'm saying? I'm phenomenal.
Yeah, the ladies loved him. My sister had pictures of this motherfucker from Right On and shit in her room on the wall. You know what I'm talking about?
And then the one song that really blew on and took him home.
All I Need.
All I Need. Mary J. Block. And they brought Mary out. Mary was in Minnesota. She came out on that record. Okay. And he closed it out with that.
Yeah.
So you know
I think
that
he got
over.
nominated for a Grammy. I was like, I fucked it all up. I said it all backwards. He got nominated for a Grammy.
Yep, they got nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah.
But it's just phenomenal. They one of the best to ever do it. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
They are the greatest hip hop group of all time. Yeah. You get to have collectively 9 brothers, and I'm gonna even say 10 with Capadonna once he came home. You know what I mean?
And then the crazy part, the affiliates and the associates, or the offspring, as I say, was just as talented too. Yeah. You had Killer Priest, you had Sons of Men, you had Killer Army. Yeah. Oh man, you had the Grave Diggers, remember?
Yep. It was,
and they was on Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
So see how RZA.
That was a whole nother. That was a whole nother side piece.
And then you know, Rakim. Yeah. RZA, other alias, he had a solo shit with Tommy Boy.
Yeah, way before that.
Yeah, way before
that. But that taught him how to navigate in the industry. Yeah. So once he put his brothers on,
RZA been in the game for a minute, man.
Yeah, him and the Genius.
Yeah, they been in the game for a minute.
Yes, sir.
So you know that was a blessing.